Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kelly Ripa knows how to get the most bang for her buck. While many brides choose to keep their wedding dresses stashed in a safe place after they walk down the aisle, the 54-year-old talk show host, who eloped with her husband, Mark Consuelos, in May 1996 in Las Vegas, decided she wanted to get more use out of hers. Speaking with People for this year's World's Most Beautiful issue, alongside her daughter, Lola Consuelos, Ripa reveals that her off-the-rack dress from Barney's New York is still an everyday staple in her wardrobe. I took the tags off to wear it to our wedding, and I wear it all the time now as a beach cover-up, she tells People, revealing that the piece cost her a lot of money at the time. In 2016, during an episode of her daytime show with her then-host, Michael Strahan, Ripa shared how even back then she knew the dress would come in handy in all sorts of ways. "I didn't buy it as a wedding dress. I just bought it because it was really pretty," she said, adding that the under $200 price tag was a selling point too, since she was working on all my children at the time. "I said to myself, I bet if I buy this, maybe it will be an investment piece. Maybe I will wear it more than once," continued the actress, who did in fact re-wear the slip dress during her 20th anniversary getaway with Consuelos. The two are celebrating nearly 30 years of marriage this year. An outfit repeat is a definite fashion do in Ripa's fashion books, but with age she's come to learn about a few don'ts. "There are so many things that I just can't or won't wear. I'm literally making a list in my head. 1. Really try not to, at this age, wear miniskirts, and especially since I spend most of my time sitting in a stool or a desk, I try to wear longer skirts," she tells People in her joint interview with Lola. But that mini she chose to wear on for their mother-daughter shoot. "Today was a special occasion. Lola asked me to put on the skirt she's wearing and I said, I just cannot. Simply cannot. Past a certain age, you got to know when to hang up your disco shoes." However, Ripa's confident sense of fashion has not gone unnoticed by her equally fashionable 23-year-old, who praised her mama's style as very chic and minimalistic, but in a very beautiful and authentic way to you. Kelly Ripa's timeless move. How a $199 dress from 1991 became her everlasting signature. Las Vegas, May 1, 1996. A spontaneous elopement, a satin lace slip dress, and a moment that now echoes through nearly 3 decades. Kelly Ripa's bubbly wit and warm energy have made her a morning show icon, is the unexpected heroine of one of the most refreshingly relatable fashion stories you'll ever hear. In a recent exclusive interview for People's World's Most Beautiful issue, Ripa revealed the full story behind her off-the-rack wedding dress from her May 1996 Las Vegas elopement to Mark Consuelos and how that simple piece has become a staple of her daily life for nearly 30 years. A dress that began as a wishing 1991. A young Kelly Ripa browsed a Barney's warehouse sale in New York City. Among racks of second-hand and clearance gowns, she found an ivory spaghetti strap slip dress trimmed with delicate lace. It cost under $200, a big splurge for an actress of All My Children fame who had to choose between dinner that week and the dress. Yet she bought it simply because it was beautiful. No wedding in mind, just a gut-feeling investment piece. 5 years later, when she and Consuelos decided to rush Mary in Las Vegas, she glanced in her closet, took off the tags, and slipped into it. It was destined to be her wedding gown, because she planned it that way. But because fate and a clearance sale from nuptials to beach days what set this dress apart wasn't just its modest price tag, it was Kelly's foresight. She'd said to herself, maybe I'll wear it more than once. And boy, was she right. The dress began its second act as her favorite beach cover-up, thrown over bikini tops and shorts as summer vacations beckoned. "I wear it all the time," she told her audience. "It was the best $199 I ever spent in my life." In 2016, 20 years after her wedding, she took that very dress on a celebratory trip to Turks and Caicos with Consuelos. On Live with Kelly and Michael, she unveiled a photo of the two of them lounging by the shore with Kelly wearing that iconic slip. "See that dress? That's my wedding dress, and guess what? It still fits," she laughed. Her joy is radiant as the Caribbean sun. Style meets strategy. Few celebrity fashion tales are blessed with such unusual longevity, but Kelly's approach blends economy, foresight, and confidence. She turned something that might have been shelved into an essential piece. As she explained in 2025, she originally bought it purely because it looked lovely on her, not because she believed it would become bridal attire. That element of emotional spontaneity, paired with practical strategy, turned a gown into a legacy. In her joint interview with her daughter, 23-year-old Lola Consuelos, Kelly reflected on how her dressing habits have evolved with age. Gone are the days of miniskirts for everyday wear. She quipped that she's making a list in my head of items she simply won't wear at this stage. Especially anything too short when sitting on a desk stool. And yet, she says, the wedding dress remains fair game, especially when styled with intention. Mother-daughter style mission. During the People interview shoot with Lola, Kelly allowed herself a minor rule break, a soft midi skirt, which she initially resisted but tried when Lola asked her to. The styling moment underscores Kelly's broader philosophy: make rules, but know when you might bend them, especially for your daughter. According to reports, Lola praised her mother's style, very chic and minimalistic, but in a very beautiful and authentic way to you. That tidbit reveals why this story resonates so deeply. Beyond being quirky celeb trivia, it reflects generational transmission of fashion values: authenticity, practicality, emotional meaning. Kelly's styling wisdom lives through her and, hopefully, through her children too. Longevity in fashion. Sustainability. Before it was cool, Kelly's dress story fits squarely into a larger cultural moment: celebrity sustainability and garment reuse. Media headlines recently highlighted 13 stars who re-wore their gowns, some for vow renewals, public appearances, and rebound fashion moments. Kelly stands out as an early, unintentional pioneer of this. While others preserve dresses in boxes or museums, Kelly wears hers on beaches, vacations, and photo shoots. She demonstrates that fashion doesn't end when the ceremony does. It continues, evolves, and sometimes surprises. Why it matters. 1. A lesson in value. She invested $199, knowingly recognizing that clothing, like art or jewelry, can deliver returns beyond its price tag. She bought beauty and possibility. 2. Style without pretension. This is not couture glamour. It's a slip dress that became bridal, then beach, then icon. Its simplicity is its strength: clean lines, light fabric, timeless shape. 3. Confidence over trends. Kelly says she no longer wears miniskirts at her age, but she honors her wedding dress because it feels right. Age-appropriate doesn't mean boring. It means thoughtful. For a storytelling garment, a dress tied to memory of elopement, early career days, romantic elation. When she wears it, she doesn't just wear fabrics, she wears history. The anatomy of the dress as we imagine it: a lean silky slip with spaghetti straps and soft lace. Trim. Color: soft ivory or off-white that blends casually into beach light. Cut: straight and fluid, skims the body rather than clings. Fabric: likely polyester or silk. Blend for wash and wear ease. Style cues: minimal seaming, subtle femininity, no train, perfect for mixing versatility with elegance. More than any specific designer, the piece is defined by adaptability. Wedding or dress code optional: beach robe. Absolutely. What Kelly's story inspires brides to be: might rethink wedding purchases. Could a slip, tunic, or maxi become a future cover-up, party dress, or travel staple? Mothers and daughters may view fashion as legacy, not just heirlooms boxed away, but wearable memory. All of us can embrace the idea that clothing doesn't expire if it's cared for and loved, and even in a fast fashion era. Kelly's story reminds us that intent matters more than novelty. A garment bought with reverence, cared for with respect, and worn with joy can outlast fleeting trends and even one's own expectations. Vintage was her vision. Looking back on that fateful warehouse sale in 1991, it's almost poetic how Kelly intuitively skipped the bridal aisle but ended up married in the dress anyway. She didn't plan to get married, or at least not soon, but she planned to buy something that felt timeless. That vision carried itself into a wedding, into an anniversary shoot, and into dozens of beach days. She told People, "I didn't buy it as a wedding dress. I just bought it because it was really pretty." 5 words, simple and true. Nearly 30 years later, still a beach favorite. In April 2025, Kelly appeared in People's World's Most Beautiful issue and recounted how, even now, that dress remains a go-to. She'd turned 54 earlier in the year. She and Mark were approaching their 30th wedding anniversary in May, and that same slip was still active in her wardrobe, not tucked away, but draped over chairs, packed in bags, and worn with ease. Asked whether she still loves its wood, she'll ever retire it? Possibly not. It's no museum piece, it's her summer essence, as she joked. Mark's wedding outfit, white linen jacket with a black shawl collar, didn't enjoy the same longevity. It looked Travolta, why? She teased. But her dress, it stole the show. L.